Alright, YouTube, this is Lucksack 101. I'm here with a pretty good friend here. He's running a very interesting scrap deck, so I'll have him talk about it. So, yeah, go for it.
The way it works is it's a variant. Instead of just being pure scraps or anything, because it's not in this current format, and with the current cards that we have, it runs mainly around the Gear Town card, which you want to destroy to summon Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon. I'm just going to go right into the list, and I'll explain each card. 3 Scrap Chimeras. This card, you summon it, and you summon any scrap tuner from your graveyard. This makes for very easy synchroing. 3 Scrap Beast. It's a 4-star tuner. It has no kind of cost to it, or you can use it to synchro for anything, but it works especially well in this deck because I'm going to get to later a card called Scrap Storm. It works really well with Scrap. It has pretty decent attack. Yeah, 3 Scrap Goblins. Scrap Goblin cannot be destroyed by battle, but if it is attacked while it's in face-up defense position, it will blow itself up at the end of the battle phase. So you're still protected. When that happens, and when any Scrap Tuner is destroyed by a Scrap card, they retrieve a different Scrap monster from the grave to your hand, other than the Scrap card that's being destroyed.
Okay, so it sounds pretty broken.
Yeah, so basically, Scrap Goblin can be destroyed, and you will get Beast to your hand. Or you can get Chimera to your hand.
Okay.
2 Scrap Golem. This is a great card, but you never want to run it at 3 because of the tribute. When he's summoned, once per turn, he can special summon a level 4 lower scrap monster from your graveyard.
So he's like the Fulcher of the deck.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And you can call priority on it and shenanigans. Oh, and another interesting trick about this card is that it can summon the monster to either side of the field. So you can summon Goblin to your opponent's side of the field if you're scared of Battle Fader and just swing at it. Because it has 0 attack and it cannot be destroyed by battle.
Wow, that's funny. I never even knew that.
Of course, 2 Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragons. Some people are like, run 3, no. If you run 3, you're guaranteed dead draw. You want to run it at 2 because it's pretty much dead in the hand unless you have Gear Towns or whatever. But 3,000 beat 6. When it attacks, your opponent can't activate things like Mirror Force, Deep Prison, and Response. Summoner Monk Tragodia. Tragodia works really well in this deck because a lot of times you're going to have no monsters. And another interesting trick with Tragodia is that you can drop Gadgetron from your hand with this effect and take control of most of the popular synchros in the game, like Stardust Dragon, Red Dragon Archfiend.
Somebody else's Scrap Dragon.
Scrap Dragon.
That's just broken.
Also, you can turn him into a level 4 synchro with Beast, make another Scrap Dragon. Summon him up. There's a lot of spell cards in this deck. You drop a spell card, of course, summon a level 4, you want to summon Scrap Beast, make any 8-star synchro match. It just works really well. Magical Hat. This has the following targets. Gear Towns, Wild Tornadoes, and Dark Coffin. When Wild Tornado is destroyed while set, blow up a face-up card. When Dark Coffin is destroyed while set, your opponent has to choose to either destroy one of their own monsters or discard a card from their hand. They have to pick one that they can actually meet. So if they have no monsters on the field, they have to discard a card from their hand, and vice versa. Gear Town is, of course, the main card. You want it to be destroyed by either Magical Hats or MSC or anything, and it will summon Gadgetron Dragon from anywhere, hand, deck, or grave. Royal Decree. There's a lot of trap cards that activate in the graveyard in this deck. There's not many trap cards in general in this deck, so it works really well. It gets around a lot of stuff that Scrap Dragon is afraid of, like Dimensional Focus. Here for it, obvious. Call behind it, obvious. Scrap Storm is an amazing card. It's the draw power of the deck. You select a scrap monster, you send the scrap monster from your deck to your grave, draw a card, and then you block the scrap monster, thus activating its effect if it's a tuner. Scrapyard just adds any scrap tuner from your deck to your hand.
So it's Rhoda.
Pretty much. Rhoda for a tuner.
Yeah, mind control. I was thinking that, like, you have 6 tuners, you better have a mind control.
You have mind control because there's a lot of 4-stars running around in every deck. So, you know, think about what you beat. Double Cyclone. You know, there's a lot of cards that you can target that you'll cut one off of, while also becoming an extra NFT.
Do they have like a third or something?
Hey!
This deck work revolves around the graveyard. You want to get what you need in the graveyard when you need it in the graveyard. Reborn and Dark Hole.
That's pretty much it. Want to show the extra deck real quick, or? Go.
3 Scrap Dragons, of course. This is the main part of the deck. This is the boss monster of the deck. The effect is that once per turn, destroy 1 card you control, destroy 1 card your opponent controls. Amazing card. It also has a secondary effect. When this card is destroyed by your opponent, special summon any scrap monster that's not a synchro from your graveyard. So a popular play is this card gets destroyed.
You must have the whole squad.
And you summon Scrap Golem from the grave.
I did pull out another
Then,
one.
when it gets to your turn, Scrap Goblin comes out with his effect, and then just think right back into another Scrap Dragon.
Oh shit, here he is.
You also have 2 Scrap Archfiends. You don't really need 3. If you have 3, whatever. You don't want to waste the extra deck space. It's just a generic. It's a scrap monster, so you know Chimera can only make scrap monsters for synchroing. Beach deck 2700. And double X Saber got him. It's a 9-star. You just need 2 Earths. You can do. You can do this. Scrap Golem's effect, summon beast, think, X Saber got him.
3100 boost deck for this.
3100 beast deck pretty much. You're never going to get his effect because it's on the X Saber deck.
And everything else is just obvious. Stardust, blah, 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 blah. Alright, man. Thanks for being 101. Peace out.